I can hear the Wi-Fi fields that are surrounding us at the moment. It's a sort of crackling noise mixed in with a very spooky ambient kind of melody. I first discovered that I was going deaf in my mid-20s when I went for a hearing test. Since about 30, I've been wearing hearing aids. They don't just make everything louder, that would be very uncomfortable. They have very clever computers inside, and they take decisions about which sounds to amplify and which sounds to suppress. So I wanted to play a role in those decisions, in what's made audible and what is not. So I decided to build this system, Phantom Terrains, with the help of a sound artist called Daniel Jones. Your router at home, for example, is constantly sending out these signals telling everyone what it's called and what technology it has and who made it and things like this. So we can gather all of that information and then use it to turn that information into sound. That means that all of the information that a smartphone can gather, whether it's about the weather or your phone calls or which way up it's facing, absolutely anything, could theoretically be turned into a sound and streamed to your ears constantly. I'm a science journalist in my day job. My interest particularly lies in how people change themselves and how technology changes people. When I made this Phantom Terrains, I became part of this community of people who are changing the way that their bodies work, these biohackers, cyborgs, including people like Neil Harbison and Moon Rebus. My life has changed through this, I think really by binding me closer to a group of similar individuals who are all changing their body to work in different ways. I feel really fortunate and lucky to be counted among them. Hearing loss runs in my family, so I'm following in the footsteps of my father, who went through the same struggles of trying to gain more control over the way that his hearing devices worked. I think he certainly understands this desire to have more control over your body, and yeah, I'm sure he's happy with with what I'm doing. To me, this project has been a real success because it's brought up this question of who really controls my body. And when me and millions of other people like me have to wear hearing aids, we want to play a greater role in how that technology functions. And so that to me is really important. I think the cyborg community is really at the leading edge of this interaction of humans and technology. Of course, not everyone is going to go and try to hear Wi-Fi, not everyone is going to put a magnet in their fingers, of course, but it can raise interesting questions about our place in the technological world.